Good afternoon, everyone. It's January 20th, 2019. So I've been doing this video editing. I've been making video clips about conspiracy theorists. And it's for a video that I'm working on. And I find a pattern with people concerning coincidence. Coincidence. Do you believe in coincidence? Well, I think I could maybe believe in a coincidence or two, but what about 3, 4, 5, and so on? What does it become after there's so many coincidences? And why would people view theories regarding a string of coincidence as negative or conspiracy theories? I mean, take the Clintons, for example. Bodies have been dropping behind them for a long time, right? Since Bill Clinton was the governor of, what was it, Arkansas? And, you know, maybe the first body, coincidence, they were connected to the Clintons. Second body, a little bit harder to believe, but okay, one coincidence too. But after that, you're like, yeah, the Clintons, whoever's protecting them maybe, are responsible for all these bodies dropping. But, you know, if it were anyone else with a trail of bodies behind them like that, they would be seriously investigated by the FBI as maybe being a serial killer or an organized crime or something like that, right? But for some reason, the Clintons have been immune to such scrutiny, at least publicly. Of course, these intelligence agencies, it's their bread and butter to know as much as they can about everyone. And the more important these people are, the more they want to know, right? It makes sense. So, there's definitely evidence of all these crimes sitting on FBI servers, NSA servers, and God knows where else. I mean, there are 2 videos of Hillary Clinton murdering a child, 2 different children. One of them, both of them, gruesome in their own right, but one of them particularly gruesome. But, you know, it's a conspiracy theory, even though it's caught on video. Why isn't there any arrest made on that? Why isn't there been any arrest on any of the really high-level pedophiles? You know they're out there. But, you know, there's tribunals for these people, right? Even though I just did a video 3-4 days ago showing the docket for tribunals, and none of these people were on it. And somebody has the nerve to get in my comment section and tell me that, no, dude, you're wrong. I'm not wrong. I mean, the people who created the QAnon PSYOP, it started off as a role-playing game, and they decided, let's see how stupid people really are. Let's see if they'll follow all these lies. And they did. But not me. Right? I've been saying that it's bullshit from the beginning. I've been saying that Donald Trump is a Trojan horse from the beginning. And, you know, some of these right-wingers will come on here and undoubtedly call me a liberal, except I don't fucking like liberals either. So, there goes that theory, right? I don't like either of them. I don't like Hillary Clinton. I don't like Donald Trump. Do you know why? Because they are fake, plastic, ungenuine people. And I can't stand anybody like that. But, yeah, coincidence. Conspiracy theorist. Well, I'll give credit where credit's due. One of the doctors they interviewed in one of my clips, he said, "Yeah, we need conspiracy theorists to keep dialogue open on questioning our authority." Paraphrasing here, and if it weren't for them, the world could be a real fucked up, scary place. So there's that. Now, how many times do so-called conspiracy theorists have to be proven correct before they're no longer called conspiracy theorists, but rather forecasters? I don't do too bad in forecasting. I think I get a lot of stuff right. But time will tell about the big stuff, right? But the Clintons, they have so many coincidences behind them. How can it be a conspiracy theory? And I don't usually talk about UFOs and stuff like that, but what about UFOs? And a couple of my subscribers they're going to bust my balls for this because they don't think they have any direct impact on our lives, and I have to beg to differ. If there's cave paintings going back 45,000 years depicting UFOs and depicting the fucking beings, and they're consistent throughout history, it's kind of hard to argue with that coincidence, right? When you have documented cases of these things shutting down missile silos and other things, interfering with the Cold War, blocking the Soviet Union, blocking the United States from using their nuclear weapons, very long string of coincidences there. So, it's hard to believe that's what they are. I mean, and people will believe in some motherfucker they can't see. And what he's saying, even after he's been wrong. QAnon, right? Oh, he just made a mistake, or they changed their mind, or some fucking justification for the error. If he is really an insider, he wouldn't be making those errors, would he? But hey, I'm just a conspiracy theorist. And, you know, what about Pizzagate? How many fucking coincidences have to occur behind that shit for it to, you know, stop being a conspiracy theory and actually have arrest made behind that shit? Just saying. Pedogate. You know, how the Me Too movement, them women coming out and playing fucking defense for the rich pedophile elitists and they threw under the bus Harvey Weinstein and a bunch of other dumbass dudes that got caught in some kind of honey trap. Just saying. What about those kids? What about the huge number of people that go missing in this country every year? Not hundreds, not thousands, but tens of thousands. And you're worried about junkies, right? Killing themselves with heroin. Fuck those junkies. What's going on with the people coming up missing? What's happening with them? What happened to the people who became refugees after the so-called campfire? I prefer to think of it as a directed energy fire. What happened to them people? Where'd they go? I would like to know. What happened to the people after the hurricane in Texas? But, you know, conspiracy theory. Oh, am I unhinged to wonder about these things? Am I crazy? Or are you the crazy one for not questioning what the fuck is going on? What is it? Unfortunately, we are, and even in this information age, we are limited in information, right? We can only get our hands on what's been declassified or what's been gotten through freedom of information requests, right? Even with just those limited pieces of information, the intent of our government towards the citizenry of this country is pretty bad. Pretty bad. I know. Conspiracy theory, right? But I can't change what they say in their documents. I can't change what they say in their meetings. So, I prefer Forecaster. And based on these documents, based on comments that's been made by politicians, business moguls, philanthropists, and so on, I would say with reasonable certainty. I mean, if I were presenting this evidence to a court and a jury, they would undoubtedly be found guilty. If the evidence was against me or you, we would be found guilty. So, my forecast is all the stuff about the FEMA camps, all the stuff about the secret underground bases, their intent towards the population. They've openly declared many different types of Americans enemies of the state. And I'm one of those kinds. I'm many of those kinds, okay? And it's true. I am. I am an enemy to the state, or rather, the state is an enemy to me. But they their intent, their outlook, the way they see you is clear. There's no theory when it's in their own words, when they say it out loud during interviews. When they say we need population control. When they say we need to reduce the population. That means they think that you should be dead. What criteria are they going to use to determine who dies? Is it going to be based on your genetics? Well, if that's the case, then I'm in luck, because I happen to be related to a lot of these fucking people. But what is the criteria? Who decides who lives and who dies? Just saying. And there again, their manuals, the internment and resettlement manual, it's pretty clear their intent. So, you know, this is why I'm making the video I'm making. It's going to be probably at least an hour long. At least. And the reason why I'm making it is because these people have this, well, now it's dwindling, but they're on national television, and they're smearing conspiracy theorists, and they're painting us all to be, you know, like David Icke, for example. I don't know about that stuff, okay? I don't know. I've never seen with my own eyes a reptilian. But I have seen a UFO. On multiple occasions. Well, 2 occasions, okay? 2 occasions. Multiple would be a little strong. I have never seen a reptilian, so people like him who can't really prove what they're saying really makes the rest of us who base our forecasts on government documents and other things, it makes us look bad, right? So maybe you know, we shouldn't all be clumped into one category. So, anyway, I thought I'd have this discussion with you today. I haven't uploaded a video yet, and I feel kind of guilty for not doing so. Didn't really see much in the news that made me feel like talking about it, so. Anyway, I'll be looking for that video. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, I promise. And until next time, kill the state, live free.